Hello, hello, welcome in guys, we are finally back. We are here with a video by popular demand of the community asking for a tips and tricks video on how to make your hunts better in Phasmophobia. Now this applies from the current patch, which is on the 27th of the 1st, 2022, but this is stuff I've always used since it's been released and it's never let me down. So this is going to be a really simple overview as to what equipment I use, which order I use it in, and a few tricks and tips that I found over the year and a half of Phasmophobia, and I hope it helps you and gives you more successful hunts. So if you want a more in-depth version of this, please let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to create that for you. But guys, for now, we're gonna hit a Bleasdale simple overview, tips and tricks to get you started, and yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys. Catch you in a second. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll jump on into Bleasdale here. We'll set it to professional so you guys know I am doing professional. We'll only use the basic equipment just in case you are brand new to the game. I'll do it as professional to show you it can be done using the basic stuff. The only thing I'll take for viewability is a strong flashlight. So ready up, let's go on in. So Steve, what do we got? So first thing I do, check out this board, see what we've got. If we can work through the objectives, we will. So EMF reader, salt, we haven't got the salt, candle we didn't bring, but we should be able to do EMF. Now, cursed objects, I'm probably not going to cover, but if you guys want a video on cursed objects, let me know, and I'm more than happy to run through that as well. So, we got our strong flashlight here. The next thing to take is basically something that you can dump in the room, but what we'll do first, a lot of people don't do this, because at the moment, there is no activity, right? We want to make it so there is activity, and the activity only starts when you open the door. So, ooh, it's snowing, pretty. So the best way to do this then, to get the activity working, is basically just open the door, and then we'll go back and we'll grab our stuff. So, let's head on back here. Oh man, I'm so out of breath, come on. Ooh, that's a big snowflake. So what I'll initially take is I'll take a Ghost Shrine book, because once we've found the room, we can just drop it in there. And I'll also take a Spirit Box too. So this is how I've always rolled. The gameplay hasn't really changed much. You still play it exactly the same. You've just got some extra equipment, but it's always best to drop in the book in the ghost room, drop in the Spirit Box after saying a few things. If it speaks, great. If it doesn't, then we go and grab something else. So we'll give this just a minute or two to see if anything spikes on here. It's kind of quiet right now. What we might actually do, it might be because I haven't even entered the house. Let me just do that. Remember, if you open the door, enter the house, then run back. I didn't step inside, did I? That was the problem. Here we go. There we go. Now we should start to see things appearing on the board. Activity is happening now. We've unlocked the ghost. So let's go in. Let's see what we can find. So, best thing, first of all, is to use your ears. You don't really need a thermometer. We'll do this without turning the power on unless we come across it. But first things first is I basically just say the ghost name, which I've kind of forgotten. What was it? So you can find it now in overview. If you go to your journal and go into overview, if you ever forget the ghost name, first tip, you can find it here at the top there, Ruth Smith. Responds to, we're unsure. It's only me, so it should be able to respond. So, because I'm a single player, it's always open. But Ruth Smith, can you give me a sign? Ruth Smith. Okay, let's go check. Oh, hello. Where are you? Are you here? Okay, so that could have just been an event, alright. It might not actually be here. So let's check upstairs. There will be open doors because we're on professional, so that is fine. We don't have to worry about that. But what I will do as I go around, because it is professional, to encourage things to be touched, we will close these doors. And I should be fairly protected, so I'm just gonna sprint, close things round, make sure there's nothing on the floor out of the ordinary. You kind of get used to the things. Basically, if anything's like knocked over, it will kind of point to it being in that area. But that's all okay. Everything's good here. But could actually be in that lobby area. So let's just check in here as well. Nope, all good. You know, this is where I actually discover I missed something, right? Again, nothing readily on the floor. That's all fine. So I don't think it's here. I don't think it's in the attic either. So let's just have another look down here. Does it mess with the light switch here? So let's place this here just in case. Where are you? How old are you? Okay. Alright, no, it is here. See, it touched the plate. It touched the plate. So we know it is here, okay? So this is its room. We know this is its room. It can move. So we'll place the stuff in. Yeah, it's being very active. So we'll put this in here. Switch it on. How old are you? Okay. So it's not responding straight away. We'll leave it to ramp up a little bit and we'll go grab some extra stuff. So what I would usually do now, because we want to basically put loads of things on the floor that can be used to find the ghost. So we will take stuff in there such as, I mean, 80% now. We're okay. That's fine. We'll take dots and we'll also take video camera so we can set that up as well. Because whilst we're in there, we can check for orbs. And we can place the dots down. Okay, right. Have we got any orbs? Have we got any whooshes? Where are you? Oh, okay. So there's a piece of evidence straight away. We got some freezing temps. So what I'll do... We'll set this up here. I should be able to see that. Yep, cool. Okay. Try it again. How old are you? And then we'll go grab... Then I'll normally opt for, depending what it is, what it can be now. Because you normally get a piece of evidence from that point. So we have freezing temps, right? So it can be still quite a bit of stuff. So it hasn't wrote yet, so it could be a rev. We haven't found ghost orbs yet, but we have got the dots down. So what I would now do is I would check out the dots to see what we can see. That's a very bad angle, though. That is not a great angle. I might have to move that camera. Yeah, we might have to move that. Okay, so let's take EMF and UV, and we'll pop back in. Because how's our sanity doing now? 80%. So we're still good. We're still really good. Now there is a surefire way you can get an EMF 5 if it's going to be an EMF 5, and that's by using the Ouija board. But I haven't actually looked for that. So what I will do, I'll just check that. Come here, right on the edge. There we go. There we go. How old are you? Can you show me a sign? Where are you? Are you friendly? Okay, so we haven't got fingerprints. I mean, they do disappear after a while, so I was too slow for them. Has it moved? No, it's still here, so I still got freezing breath. Where are you? It's definitely in here still. Can you give me a sign? Okay. So it isn't doing this yet. Let's place that there. Okay, let's go check in the van again. It's not very active now we're here. It was when we initially walked in, but not so much now. So that kind of gives us a bit of a clue. The unfortunate thing with Phasmophobia is, at this point, the ghosts are kind of muddy. They behave a little bit weird. So, have we got anything in here? Let's just watch for a second. See if we see any dots here. Because some of the ghosts don't show up, okay? If this is like an Oni and it's not doing anything, I'll be very annoyed. Because can it be an Oni? It can. Because we've just got freezing temps. That's all we've got right now. But it's not doing much at all. And it only likes to get right up in your face. I mean, it did when we first walked in. But that was it. It hasn't done anything now. Okay. Can you give me a sign? We might want to fast forward this bit. Because it can take some time. Oh, EMF 5. There we go. Right here. Right here. So it's EMF 5. So we got that too. Oh, and there you go. Fingerprints. Fingerprints. So we've got everything. We've got everything. All right. So let's lock those in. So we've got fingerprints and we've got EMF 5. So it's a djinn. It's a djinn. Okay. So djinn, if we check this out, because I might as well show you this bit too. Djinn is fingerprints, EMF 5, and freezing temperatures, which we got. So the reason I went in with everything on the floor there was 9 times out of 10, if it's going to do ghost writing, it will normally do it. You don't normally have to move it around anymore. Spirit box, obviously, it's always on there, and it will listen to you talk, and will talk to you straight away if you're if you're on single player. If you're multiplayer, you might as well have your push to talk off and have it voice activation, because then basically it'll always respond to you, so you'll get that. EMF 5 is just good to walk around, and if you get an EMF 5 or you hear a tap, it's good to just check all areas with your UV light. And obviously you've got your dots set up in there with your video camera, so if someone's in here, they can either, if they're not really feeling it, best to leave them in here just to watch and see what's going on, and also to see what everyone's sanity is doing. So we can't get any of these now. That is a hunt. That is a run. That is a run in a nutshell without us getting a hunt. Do we want to get one? Do we want to hunt? What are we at? 63%. Let me know below. Let me know below. If you want me to finish these off always with a hunt, I feel it's a bit cheap if I don't. Let me know if you guys want it, and if so, I will include one next time. I'll give you some hunt tips as well. Okay, so I actually realized I didn't even quit to show you what the ghost was, and it was indeed a djinn. It wasn't an oni. 100% it was a djinn, so I'm glad we got that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was a complete video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. If you need more tips, let me know below, or just pop in stream and let me know if you want anything else. Take care all, have some happy hunts, and see you around soon. Bye-bye. Oh, God, that got me, damn it! No, man!